So this is a hundreds chorus, and we're going to do the left hand, and we're doing harp 1. Okay, so let's get ready. So first of all, you're in the key of G major, so all of your F's should be sharp. Okay, now I'll play the first section. Okay, so you're going to go G. So what you're going to do here is you're going to put 3 on G and 1 on B, and you're going to go G, then put 2 in your B, D, then put 1 back in your D, B, then put 3 in your G, D, and now you're ready to start that pattern again. Okay, so I'm going to call that your G pattern. Okay, so you do that twice in a row. G, D, B, place your 3 in the G, place your 1 in the D, G, B, D, B. Now we're going to learn a new pattern. Put 4 on F, 1 on D, and go F, 2 on C, D, place back, C, put 3 in your G, D. Okay, so what's happened here is that you've now got a new pattern, and I'm going to call that the D pattern. And what happens is you have G pattern, G pattern, D pattern, G pattern, G pattern, G pattern. Okay, so let's try that now, connecting all the time. Ready, go. G pattern, start G pattern again. Change your F so you're ready for the D pattern. Put your 3 in the G, do a G pattern. Do a G pattern again, G. Do a G pattern again, G. And this time you're going to change your G pattern slightly. You're going to put 3 on the B, D, and now you're going to put 2 in your D, B, and now you're going to put 1 in your F, D, and now you're going to put 2 and 3 on A, D, and you're going to do the chord A, D, F. Then you're going to go up here and you're going to flip this C lever, and then you're going to go F, D, and then you're going to flip that C lever down. Okay, then you're going to put 3, 2, 1 on G, B, D, 4, 2, 1 on E, B, E, 3, 2, 1 on A, C, E, 3, 2, 1 on D, F, A. Okay, so get those chords memorized and perhaps practice them like this: G, B, D, E, B, E, A, C, E, D, F, A. How about we try from the beginning to there? Ready, go. G, dum ba da da, G, dum ba dee ba dum ba, G ba da dum ba, G bum ba da da, G. Watch out, use 3 and chord flip lever F, D, flip lever and G, B, D, and E, B, E, and A, C, E, and D, F, A. If you got that, you are doing amazing. Okay, so I want you to go back over that until it's really good. Okay, and now we're going to start on bar 53. So first of all, I want you to look at the notes. Okay, so you're going to do G, D, G, D, then you're going to go E, G, D, G, then you're going to go F, D, F, D, and then you're going to put 1, 2, 3 on G, D, B, and you're going to go G, D, B, D. Okay, so it's important to have a rough idea of what's happening here because the fingering is a tiny bit complex. Okay, so what you're going to do is you put 1 and 2 on G, D, and you go G, place back, D, put 3 on D, G, and now put 2 on E and 1 on G, D, and voila, now you're ready for your next phrase. Go E, put 2 on D, G, put 1 on G, D, put 2 and 3 on F, D, G. Now you're ready for your next phrase. F, put 1 on F, D, put 2 on D, F, put 1 on G, D. Now put 2, 3 on B, D, and now you are ready for your final phrase. G, D, put 2 and 1 back, B, D. Okay? Now the cool news is that this repeats. Okay? So you have 1 and 2 on G, D again. G, place back, D, put 3 on D, G, put 2 and 1 on E, G, D, E, put 2 on D, G, put 1 on G, D, put 2 and 3 on F, D, G, F, put 1 on F, D, put 3 on D, F, put 1 on G and B, and 2 and 1 on G, B, D, and now you're going to do something totally crazy. Check this out. Chord, D, chord. So you've got 2 and 1 on G, B, and you reach down into 4 and you do 3 or 4, your choice. I think actually 4 is more comfortable, but 4 on your D, and spring back up for that chord again, right? And then you have a beautifully simple pause, a bit. You just go D, 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 D with your 2. So how nice is that, okay? So let's try from the start of the section, okay? So I'm going to go from bar 53. Ready, go. G, D, place your 3 on G, D, E, G, D, place your 2, 3, G, F, D, F, D, place your 2, 3, G, D, place 2 and 1, D, place 2, G, D, place 3, 2, G, D, E, G, D, 2, 3 and F, D, G, F, D, 1, 3, chord, 4, chord, D, bum ba, D, bum ba, D, ba da, D, bum ba. Okay, if you got that, fantastic. Now, we're going to go on, and the cool news is that you have your G chord and your D chord, and you just repeat them, but you're going to have a slightly different configuration. G chord, G chord, D chord, D chord, G chord, G chord, D chord, D chord. Let's give it a go. G, dum, ba, G, dum, place your F, D chord, and repeat the D chord, put a 3 on your G, G chord, dum, ba, G chord, dum, place your F, F for D chord, D chord, D chord, put 2 and 3 on B, D, and then put 1, G, B, excuse me, and then put 1 on your D, and go chord, 1, and okay, so just do that, chord, 1, and then you're going to put 2, 3 on F, A, and you're going to put 1 on D again, and you're going to go chord, 1. Now, how about we try connecting them? So put 2, 3 on G, B, and then put 2, 3 on just a note down on F, A, play your D, and place your 1 back in the D, and go chord. Now place your 2, 3 back on G, B. Now place your 1 back in D. Now do chord on G, B again. Now place your 2, 3 on F, A, play your D, and now place your 1 back in D, and now play your D. Okay, so that was a lovely little 2-bar interlude you just learned. So in rhythm it sounds like this. Chord, D, chord, chord, D, chord, and then at the end of that you put your 4 on your G, you put 3, 2, 1 on B, D, G, and you go G, B, D, then put 2, 3 on D, F, and go G chord, right? So 4, 3, 2, 1 here, and go G, B, D, G chord. And the cool thing is that it's almost identical, except the second time that you play that section, you go G, B, D, G, and then jump up to here and put 3 on your G, 2 and 1 on your B, D, and go G, chord, chord. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the whole thing from the beginning of the repeat. So the G chords. Okay? Ready, go. G, okay, G, ready, go. G, downward, and G chord, and D chord, get ready in F, D chord, get ready in G, G chord, and G chord, get ready in F, D chord, get ready with your little chord, chord, and chord, D chord, get ready for a G, G, B, D, G chord, then start again, G chord, and G chord, and D chord, G chord, and G chord, and D chord, chord, D chord, D chord, D chord, D, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, chord. Okay, so how about we try the whole thing from the beginning, left hand, and let's get fantastic. 1, 2, 3. And G chord, dum ba da da, G chord, dum ba, D chord, dum ba, G chord, dum ba, G chord, dum ba da da, G, get ready with 3. Chord, flip your lever, F, D, flip your lever, and G, B, D, and E, B, E, and A, C, E, and D, F, A, and G, D, G, D, E, G, D, G chord and G chord and D chord, D chord, G chord and G chord and D chord, D chord, G chord, D chord, D chord, D chord, D, arpeggio and G chord chord. Okay, get that, brilliant. Mahu.